Oh, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another vlog. Ow. I've got to say, I've had comfier night sleeps in my time. Yeah. That was a joke. But what is not a joke is the current situation with this bed that you probably saw in yesterday's vlog. We need to get some slats for it. I looked online. Dan's already left Go To Strictly to dance. I went through her orders and we found the item, this bed, and it does say in the description, this bed does not come with slats, ! Which seems a bit weird. But yeah, so there's no slats for it, so you have to buy them separately. But hey, look, it could be a lot worse. It's just one of those things, and I'm sure in good time, we've got time anyway, before Diane's brother and sister-in-law and the kids get here, we have got a bit of time so we can get it sorted. Now, what I'd like to do today is try and finish this in time for tomorrow, because tomorrow is actually Halloween. I think where we live, we don't ever get trick-or-treaters, so I'm not expecting anyone to actually turn up and trick-or-treat at our house, and I'm not going to be in it anyway. Obviously, Dan's not going to be here, so if anyone does turn up, they're going to be quite disappointed. But I wanted to make a Halloween trick-or-treat bucket, hence why I've got this bucket that I got from Hobbycraft a few weeks back, and I've started to just try and bulk it out a bit, and I want to then paper mache it and try and turn it into like a vintage looking old school pumpkin trick-or-treat bucket. And although, like I said, I'm not going to be here if we do have any trick-or-treaters turn up, I do want to go and give it to Ottie to use as her own Halloween bucket. I don't know if she's probably already got one, but if I make one, they can't say no to it. They have to take it on. So I can make it however I want and they have to accept it because it's a gift. No, I'm kidding. But I thought I'd make one that looks kind of like old school and that she can sort of keep for like throughout her sort of childhood years, I guess, and reuse it and then pass it down to Novi. Although in saying that, they're going to at one point want one each. So I may have to make another one for Novi when she's a bit older. But I thought I'd try and turn this into something pretty cool looking. For this, I might need some more materials. Do I have the colour that I want? No. Oh, actually, is that orange? That might work. This actually might be what I need. It's not quite... I think between that, and that's probably a bit too much orange. No, actually, do you know what? Between those three, I reckon I've already got what I need to make it look cool. Which I'm kind of a bit sad about, because I did want to go to Hobbycraft. Never say no to a trip to Hobbycraft. Oh, I've got a little friend. Look at you, so I can sort of test out how good the camera is on this iPhone. Because the other camera is not very good at doing macro zoom, whereas this... Whoa. Apparently it can even go even more than this as well. Whoa. Getting a little bit blurry now. Yeah, it's a bit blurry there. That's sort of prime. Little moth. There's something quite scary about moths. They just come out at night. Look at it. Look at its eyes. Ooh. Let's have a quick sinkhole update. Hopefully next week is the day where he's coming out to fill the rest of it in. Although I am seeing here, look, more sort of chipping away. And especially over that side, look, that's all falling down there. And it's starting to go back in caved again. So I'm going to take a picture of this and send it through to my landscaper and see what he reckons. It just doesn't exist. Still can't find it anywhere. I have completely misjudged the time of that shopping trip, and also no Monster Munch mayonnaise, which is annoying. But I have a call in about 2 or 3 minutes time to do with the art page, the Joe Sugg Prints website that I'm currently working on. I don't know if try and get home beforehand and be slightly late, or try and have the meeting in the car park. I think it's going to be option 2. Oh no, it's gotten worse. How you getting on, buddy? Oh, there's flies coming out of you. There. Hang on in there. There's only one more day to go to the end of October. You got this. I may not have found the Monster Munch Mayo, but I did find these, which, for one, makes me feel very Christmassy. 2, I love the crinkly whatever these things are, crinklies, especially the cheese and onion flavour, but having this as like a Christmas thing, oh, that is a bit of me. Right there. Don't move anywhere.
Of the show to give you an idea of what the format looks like.
That clip of me listening to something on the laptop, it was like a Zoom meeting looking at all the things that have come out of this thing called MIPCon. And MIPCon is like a convention where everyone goes to show off their formats that they've done in TV. So it was like a massive Zoom, just sort of going through like everything that's sort of doing well at MIP or has done really well at MIP, and like formats that are sort of popular at the moment, and shows that are being sold into different territories as well that are doing really well. So like I think the goal of everything in the TV world is to have a format for a TV show that other countries go, oh, we want that, and they buy the rights to the show to make it in their country or make their country's version of that show. So a good example is something like Deal or No Deal or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, that are shows that are basically in like every single country. That's like for a lot of production companies, that is the goal, is to have some sort of show idea that can be changed into any different country and it still works amazingly and does really, really well in every single territory. So it's really good. It was really interesting to sort of see what is popular at the moment, what's being sold to different territories, what's popular in certain territories. And also just out of everything that I saw, there was nothing really that wowed me, if I'm honest. I can sort of understand why TV are excited about them, but like for me, from more of the digital space and sort of traditional, there's nothing that sort of majorly excited me. However, it's always good to see what the Japanese are making, because they come up with some really like random, hilarious, sort of like just like really unusual ideas that probably haven't got the scope to go like global, but are just very, very entertaining. The sort of shows that you see like pop up on your Instagram feed or your TikTok or whatever. Out of all the ideas, it's always the Japanese that to me feel the most like YouTubey still, and like social media based, as opposed to these big, like the amount of ones on there that just like shows that are trying to be the traitors and stuff. It was still very, very interesting though, and made me have a little think, going like, there's still a space for like some more big shows there, but there's also like a lot of things that they're bringing back, like old shows that they're rebooting, or shows that are basing off like existing IP. So if there's a board game, for example, in America, they're doing like a game show version of Trivial Pursuit or things like that. They're doing really well. Basically, anything that's like less of a risk. The less of a risk there is, the more likelihood they are to go, yep, we'll take that, because there's got to be fans out there of that board game or of this series or that movie. So then you instantly know that it's not going to be, or it's got less of a chance of being a flop, I guess. Very, very interesting. And it spurs me on to think of some more ideas of shows to try and make happen. In terms of the show that we did the run through for those of you that are wondering what the update was of that, I can't remember if I mentioned it in a couple of vlogs ago. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But if not, I'll reiterate what I said. Got memory of a bloody goldfish. It's currently with the commissioners. We sent off a sizzle tape of the show, because we did like a run through for some of the commissioners. But and they're the people that can sort of basically go, yep, we like the show, here's the money, go and make it, which is ideally what everyone wants to hear when you pitch a show. But it's very, very rare that happens nowadays. So we had a few come in to watch it. They loved it and asked to change like one or two little bits, which we did straight away. So we sent it all over a few weeks ago to them, and then also to the other commissioners that couldn't be there. And we made like a sizzle with the host and everything, sort of explain the format of the show and all that kind of stuff. So we've basically thrown everything we can at it. It's our kind of like, I guess like for now, the last proper big roll of the dice, just to hope that something sticks and we manage to get something away through this journey of me with Final Straw and BBC Studios. We're just waiting now. We're playing the waiting game. We should hopefully hear back either this week, which I doubt, maybe next week, if not maybe the week after. The more I think about it, especially from watching this thing earlier on, I'm just like, there's got to be, I can't see how this show idea would not work for like early Saturday, like we're talking like pre-Strictly slot, like that kind of time. It's fun. It's so based in comedy as well. Like, comedy drives it a lot, but it's also anybody can play along to it. So like whether you're 95 years old or 9 years old, everyone can play along. It doesn't require any any like general knowledge even. We've done like a clever way of reinventing the sort of game show type vibe. And actually this latest version may well include, it might not be me, but it may include me playing a role in it as well, which would be fun. With everything that I sort of make, I'm never like, oh no, I need to be the host of that. I need to be the host. Because to be honest, hosting is not for me, I don't think. Unless it's something on my channel where I'm in complete control, hosting just doesn't feel like it's my thing. I don't think I'm a great presenter or a host, or necessarily the best person to have on TV, to be honest. Like I find TV, I'm a bit of like a small fish in a big pond with TV. Whereas with the internet, I feel a lot more myself and I feel a lot more confident and things like that. But I'm hoping that we do hear back, and I'm hoping to give it a chance, at least like either another run through, or I mean, best case scenario is they go, we really like it, we think it's something here, we want to fund a pilot, or like put some money up to fund a pilot to see exactly how it'd work if we could do all the bells and whistles and things like that. And I know that if we get that pilot, I just think there's no way they would turn it down for Saturday night, early Saturday TV. It's perfect for. So we shall wait to hear, but fingers crossed. If you can have a little fingers crossed for me, that'll be great. Any advancements in it all, I will let you guys know. But for now, we are playing the waiting game. Right. Where do we begin with this? The initial idea was to pad it all out and sellotape it. So it just feels like, it's got a bit of width to it. Let's start by doing that. I haven't got any, like, where's my other sellotape? Like the pack-in tape I used to have. Got ironically use this caution tape to hold it into place. I guess the trick with something like this is just to give it a go the best you can. It's gonna start off an absolute mess, but if you stick at it, it will eventually get there. That's what I'm hoping. Press this down, give it a bit of width. Yeah, that gives it a bit more of like a pumpkin-y shape. Oh, I hope this works. Nice. It's taking shape. Right, I think this is gonna be the front of the pumpkin, and the back doesn't matter too much. We've got a massive sunken part there, which is a bit annoying. But for the next step, now that it's sort of got a bit of a pumpkin shape to it, it's all taped over how I want it, I've got the shape right, I'm going to get some kitchen roll and basically go over it with a layer of kitchen roll, paper mache style, just to sort of help it dry on the outside and get it like a base. So I'm really hoping that I have enough kitchen roll. Especially as I went to the shops earlier, if I haven't got enough kitchen roll, I'm gonna be so annoyed. But to be fair, if I don't have enough kitchen roll, I can always use bog roll. But do we have enough of that? Kitchen roll? No. Oh no. Surely, aha, yes. Oh, hell yeah. You beauty. This, we're gonna want some PVA glue. I can't get past the child lock. How do I push down and twist? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, for goodness sake. Maybe it's glued shut. No, can't do it. Oh my God. 1, push down, 2, twist. That's what I'm doing. Yes. No? Yes. I'm in. Oh, I love that smell. Smells like school. That'll do for now. And I guess we go a little bit of water, but not too much water. That might be a bit too much water, but we'll give this a mix in so it becomes like a nice little PVA paste. There we go. What's that bit doing? You coming off? You staying in? What are you doing? Make your mind up. There we go. Just one side I think we need to do for now. And then we put... Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm such a plonker. I'm there going, where's the bucket? It's on my bloody head. Oh, now I've got PVA glue in my hair. What a plonker. Then we're gonna plonk, speaking of plonkers, we're then gonna plonk the tissue on like this. Oh, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Do you know what? It may not look that great right now, but I'm pretty happy with that. I've done the first and probably the only batch, to be fair, of this particular paper mache, but it's definitely now got more of a homemade sort of rounded feel to it, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then we move on to stage 2. And whilst I wait for that to dry, it's time to do the next task, which has nothing to do with that bed, thank goodness. We're going up here, because I need to get this down the bottom, because if I am correct in thinking, yeah, that's got to be that one, because down here we've got the other one, which didn't actually make it out this year. The Skeleton Shaking Baby animatronic, weirdly, is the tallest one, but is in the smallest box. I don't know the logistics of that or how that happened. But yeah, unfortunately, do you know what? I just didn't have a place to put it or time. And I think if I was going to host like that, the big Halloween party that I wanted to do, I probably would have got that down and gone more to town. But this one needs to come down, which annoyingly is the biggest one. Ugh. Oh, what are you doing down there? You look very cozy. Because... What's that squeak? Because it's the Candy Creep life-size animated decor. Decor. Head and torso turns from side to side. Light up eyes and mouth moves. Motion sensor activated. It's this guy. I mean, he looks terrifying. Every year, I loan this out to Alfie's mum and dad, to their house for trick-or-treating. So, is that a spider on my top? No. So, once again, I'm loaning it out to theirs. So, I'm going to take it to Zoe and Alfie's later on today. Or potentially now, depending on if they're free. And also, if that is going to take a while to dry, I might try and take it around there now. And then also, I'm hoping... Remember Zoe saying that she's got that sauce that I mentioned about earlier? So, maybe we can have a good trade-off here. I give them the Candy Creep on loan for a day, if they let me try some of that Monster Munch Mayo. So it sounds like a good deal to me. And I never brought down this Lego set either. This is meant to be a Halloween decoration, the Hocus Pocus house Lego set. And you know what? I'm not actually gonna bring it down because there's no point. Halloween's tomorrow. It'll be down here for one day, then it all goes back up in the loft again anyway. So what I'm thinking of doing, if you may recall, a few days ago, I bought a different Lego set. I went to the Lego store in London and I bought a new Lego set. And if I've got time, bearing in mind it's nearly 6 o'clock now and I've still got this whole thing I want to make today and other bits and bobs to do, then... Oh, hang on. Then it'd be good to try and make that set. I don't think it's that difficult, but I might try and make it before Halloween. And it would be good to do so because it's the Nightmare Before Christmas, which, although it says Christmas in the title, this to me is much more of a Halloween film. But when I saw this announced on Instagram, I was like, oh my God, this would go so well. Imagine the Hocus Pocus house and this on the sideboard thing as you walk into the house would just look really, really cool. So, and it doesn't look like it would take that long to build. I genuinely think I could probably do that in an hour and a half, I reckon. Give me an hour and a half, that'll be done. I swear it's getting darker and darker earlier. I know that sounds stupid because obviously it happens every year, but I swear, I'm sure last year it didn't get dark this quick. Last year. It probably did, but I don't know why. I see it every year. I think it's because I'm British. We just love to talk about the weather and the clocks going back. It's just something that we do. But there we go. One creepy old man. Locked and loaded, ready to go. And if my neighbours could hear that, they're going to be quite confused. One creepy old man delivered. And also, I thought I was having issues with my pumpkin back home. What is going on here?
It's one squirrel.
Just one squirrel.
And that wasn't there about 4 hours ago.
Well, that one down there, look.
Yeah, and
Oh
that one,
my God,
I
look.
screen recorded it earlier in the ring.
You catch on the Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
That could have been Alfie's brand. The brand video was just capturing the squirrel. That would have gone viral. That would have. That would been so good.
And
Look.
It ate all the sweets I put out for the delivery people.
Oh, it's literally bored a hole into that one. Oh my
But he
goodness.
does it so quickly. Look, and he just look at this.
Yeah. What?
He goes nuts.
I see what you did there.
Oh yeah.
Nuts. Or in this case,
That was definitely not intentional.
pumpkin seeds.
But it's the same squirrel, which just doesn't make sense. Like, I hope he's going to be okay.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
he's a big boy. Why?
Well,
He's full of pumpkin.
Can you not somehow trap him? No. I guess you can't do that, can you?
I mean, at least, you know.
To be honest, the
get
day after
eaten.
tomorrow, they need to go anyway, don't they?
I mean, yeah.
And it is
Yeah,
feeding.
It's just a little bit messy for my photos tomorrow, do you know what I mean?
Oh, God,
I
yeah.
have to sweep up all the...
Could have been worse. It could have been rats.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, some say a squirrel is just a rat with a big bushy tail, but I don't know. Is this a gourd?
Yeah.
So that's because I didn't know what a gourd.
Look at this one.
Gourd and pumpkins are different things, aren't they?
Oh,
I mean, that's the same one. It's just that's pre-disease. That's post-disease, isn't it?
oh what's that? Spider!
Squirrel. Right, there you go. Wait, what's this? Oh!
It's Ottie's little
Goodness gracious.
trick box.
I wish I had that as a kid.
I was going to say, that's well up your street.
Are you looking for stuff to get
Yeah.
for yourself for Christmas?
Yeah, I want this. I want this. Get me a pen. No.
Baby born, baby born.
I actually have got this for
Oh my
Ottie for
God.
Christmas. It's an uni. It's branded uni.
What if she watches this vlog?
I don't think she will. No offence.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Great. She's not subscribed. That's so cool.
Isn't it?
I assume it's not real fire.
No.
Great. Zoe and Alfie have this. So I thought that you've already tried this.
I haven't.
None of you have tried it.
No.
No.
And we've had it in the fridge for like a week or two.
Yeah.
So it's scarily good.
Poppy's the only one who's tried it.
And what did she say?
She said it tastes exactly like it.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Like, I don't quite know what we put it on. Like, when do we use it in life?
Well, I've got
Yeah,
some
what would
pretzels
you?
to
What would
put
you?
it on.
Yeah, like crisps maybe.
So,
I guess
like,
chips.
Other than today, like, when are we going to use it?
I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, I need to try that. I have the original for us to compare it to.
Okay, good. Do you remember when they brought out ketchup, but it was green?
Yeah.
And brown and
Yeah.
red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I bet there's some people that still have bottles of that. They just collect it just in case.
Also, do you know what I noticed about you?
What?
This is a bit of a red flag for you, Joe.
Oh, great.
You put your ketchup in the cupboard.
Yeah, like a normal person.
Do you read the back of the ketchup bottle?
Yeah, but do you read?
Do you not think that's harbouring, like getting warm and mouldy?
No, because there's nothing worse. This is my argument to this. There's nothing worse than dipping hot food into cold ketchup. It counteracts.
For sure,
It
but
makes
I'd rather
your-
dip it into cold, unmouldy ketchup.
It doesn't get mouldy
How do you know?
because it's got the little.
The bum hole.
No, I can't eat ketchup
Thing on
in your
top,
house
stops.
now.
Really?
No.
I don't want to eat ketchup in my house.
Joe,
you go home and get your own then.
Why do you think it says refrigerate then?
Where?
Once open.
Oh,
Just take ketchup out.
mayonnaise, yes,
No,
because it's got
ketchup.
egg in it.
Here we go. After opening, refrigerate and eat within 8 weeks.
Yeah, but do you believe everything you read?
Everything.
Really?
Every single
I'm
thing.
an ematophobe, so
What does that
I
mean?
have to do what it says.
Are you worried about getting a tummy bug? You're not going to get that from ketchup. What would you call it?
Ill?
Right, come on, he's going first. Oh, it's already been opened. Oh!
Oh, cat's bum. Oh, Alfie.
Right, come on then. I've been
Oh, this
hyping
is
this
gonna
up.
get messy.
Should I put it in like a little bowl?
Yeah,
Yeah, put it in a
little
bowl.
petri dish or something.
Did you see Mark
Yeah, Mum, let me
No.
get my Petri.
You know, he's like this.
Oh no, yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah. Thing is, now that I've been building this up, I feel like the whole of Vlogtober on a mission to try and find this stuff. And now that it's coming down to it, I'm a little bit nervous.
Mum, let me just put it back in the fridge.
God, I think, do you ever get food like down your gullet?
Does Diane like ketchup in the cupboard as well then?
I think
I just can't let
she
it go.
doesn't like ketchup full stop, I don't think.
Really?
No, she's more of a kimchi gal.
Ready, guys?
Cheers.
Oh, it's a lot,
Cheers.
isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like I've gone in
Yeah.
quite hard.
I mean,
It does taste like pickled something.
It
Yeah.
does. It really
I'm going
tastes
in-
like that.
I'm going in for a double dip.
I have to say, it tastes more like.
These are a bit too flavoursome. We need something more plain.
Yeah.
Just lick it off it.
Well, I've eaten mine now. Can't do that.
Whoa. But maybe from a jar rather than a pickled onion monster munch. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Like pub pickled onions.
That's a pub pickled onion.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Don't mind it. I thought it'd be worse.
Oh, in a chicken wrap, that would be quite nice.
Yeah. Actually, do you know what?
Like
Lettuce.
chicken goujon wrap.
Yeah.
Lettuce.
That could stay in the cupboard. Fridge.
I don't know
Sorry,
if I'd use
fridge.
it all up within 8 weeks.
Is that got to eat it in 8 weeks?
That's what
It's
the
like
ketchup says.
It's like a special. Yeah, it's like a. I wouldn't have it every day. So I feel like it would like curdle my insides.
Oh,
But not bad.
it's quite nice. I quite like it.
Yeah.
I think I prefer it to normal mayo.
Really?
I just feel like normal mayo doesn't really taste of it.
It's got a bit of a twang to it.
I'd like to try it on some chips.
Twang or tang?
Tang, that's the one.
It's got a little bit of a twang. Australian twang.
Got a bit of twang. It's very Moorish, I must say.
Would you like me to give you some to take home?
Yeah, can I take
Yeah,
it
do you want some
Put it in your cupboard.
Yeah. I'll put it in my fridge. Oh, here we go. From one sauce to another sauce. What's this one?
Joe hasn't tried this.
This is the most delicious thing you've ever had in your life.
Hazelnut cream.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you ever tried pistachio?
I have tried pistachios in my life.
Is it better than no, but it's pistachio
Is there?
pistachio cream? Yeah.
Oh, I
Unreal.
haven't tried that.
Unreal.
Pistachio ice cream. Banger.
Pistachio. If you ever see it, pistachio, like it's like
We don't
that.
have any.
No.
It's pistachio spread.
I
I thought we're starting a restaurant.
We don't usually just snack on an ice cream cone.
Oh.
We don't try it on some plain bit.
Yeah. Go on.
Oh. Oi! Yeah, scoop that in.
You're not even ready. Get a good amount.
Yeah, I'm trying to really.
Get in
There we
there.
go.
Yeah.
Oh. It is nice.
Have I bigged it up too much?
A little bit.
It's like the inside of a Kinder Bueno.
Yeah, that's what it is. Or it's a little bit like Nutella, but it's a different nut.
What?
Hazelnut. Isn't Nutella hazelnut?
Nutella.
Nutella.
What do you call it? Nutella.
Old teller.
Nutella.
Nutella.
I've always- Nutella.
Nutella.
Nutella. Why am I getting my words wrong this evening?
We're
Nutella.
just rinsing you for all your
Yeah.
food choices.
Nutella. No, it's delicious. But it's like,
Look, you're going in for a round.
yeah, I
two.
am going in for, I'm just doing a little twirly
It would be
whirly.
lovely on a crepe.
Yeah. Oh. But I'm going to put it out there. If I had to pick between that and the Monster Munch sauce,
Don't even say it.
No, Joe.
Don't say it.
I
Joe.
think I would go Monster Munch sauce.
Really?
I'm more of a savoury guy nowadays.
Gosh.
Look at me, do I look like a savoury kind of guy?
Yeah.
I look malnourished. I look like a malnourished kind of guy.
Yeah, you look like you could have
Any-
some more sugar.
Any people
You
do.
both. No, Joe.
I'm going to try out this. Is that, do you reckon that's against the law?
Oh. Oh.
For science!
Joe, do you remember that programme that we used to watch where they made the fish fingers green?
No?
It was like kids. It was like a science programme, and they made food different colours.
That
and
wasn't
gave it
good.
to the
Right,
kids.
have a little one of
No.
these whilst you're at it.
Oh my god.
Dark chocolate chili tortilla.
Tortillas?
They're
What
really
is
good.
going on? I remember...
Dark chocolate and chili.
Oh my god. Do you remember when they brought out Pringles, but chocolate Pringles?
Oh my god, snaps!
Yeah, snaps.
They were so
It
good.
reminds me of this, but they actually are crisp with chocolate on. What is going on? Tastes like doormat.
Really?
Yeah. Like doormat, kind of like pet shop taste. The doormat of a pet shop. Oh, it's quite spicy.
That's what I said. There's a little kick at the end.
Yeah. I love that. Dark chocolate chili tortillas. But the thing is, like, when you think about it, you can eat anything together because it all goes into the same stomach, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you have a savoury and your pudding,
Exactly.
it all goes down the same hole. So technically, there should be nothing wrong with this.
All looks the same when it comes out as well.
There should be more stuff. Yeah, true. There should be more stuff like that. Actually,
That's technically not.
I digest my food very well.
Let's try one of
Yeah.
these now.
Oh,
nah,
no,
nah.
that's a push to control for
You
me,
could not-
Joe.
I'd be sick all over your floor.
Oh, Joe,
And then
you
I
want
will
some?
have a attack.
Enjoy the old boy.
You'll see him
Look,
tomorrow.
look after him. See him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Take care. I'm so glad that I say like I rent it out once a year, and I don't have to get him out, put him together.
I'm surprised
It's
it
done.
fits back in just so well every
Yeah,
time, doesn't it?
that box is sort of hanging on in there. Just you might have to get some tape
Yeah.
around it, but good old boy. Right.
Kids love him, don't they?
See the three of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Happy
Bye.
Halloween.
Thank you. Back from the delivery, and now I've been and checked my bucket, and it is still not dry. So I'm going to move on to the next step, and then hopefully by the time it's done, I'm going to prep it all and then finish it tomorrow. I'm leaving it a little bit last minute, but it's going to work. So what I'm going to do, I've been collecting like egg carton boxes and the little sort of like cardboard trays that apples come in. And I'm going to rip this up, put it in this, and then blend it. So then I'm going to pour PVA glue into it and a bit of water and mash it all up so you get like a bit of like a sort of thick paste, and put that around it to sort of give the pumpkin bucket a bit more texture and make it feel, the idea that the whole aim of it is to make it feel super homemade, but like homemade done good, if that makes sense. So if I tear this up and just, I'm guessing just sort of rip up little bits like this. I mean, I don't know what effect this will have on the blender. I'm hoping that it doesn't blunt the blades. But the plan is to rip all this up and pop this in here. I actually wonder if this will work. Well, that didn't work. There we go. This is a fail. Okay, that looks like the weirdest bowl of, I don't even know what it looks like. It looks gross, but I think this is what I need. Now what I do then is mix that, put some of that in with that, mix it in water, and then apply to this. Don't have to try and do that now, even though it's not completely dry yet, or wait until tomorrow. But then if I do that tomorrow, there's a good chance that that then won't be in time to dry in time, so I can then spray paint it and get it all ready for Halloween tomorrow for Ottie. So a bit of a predicament of what to do. I think I'm gonna let this dry a bit longer, and then maybe last thing tonight, I'm gonna try and apply some of this as best I can. So in the meantime, I don't know what to do, because I also don't want a late night either. Right, we have an update. This is where we're at. I have added on, it's still using the kitchen roll, brow shaping and cheeks on either side. I'm gonna let that dry. In the meantime, I worked out, actually, I should have wet this before blending it. I've blended it dry. I was supposed to wet it. So I think what I'm gonna do is add a bit of water, get it all gloopy, but I think I may have really royally messed that up. I'm gonna get it wet, then mix it in with the rest of this, and then start applying it just on here, because I think I need to get it to the point where I want to paint it tomorrow and let it dry overnight, and then we're good to go. So the state it's in now, we'll have to do. I'm gonna add this to it, and then we shall go from there. Like I said, tomorrow we'll go in with the painting, drawing, all that kind of stuff, then we should be good to go. That is, I mean, you can't really see it, but that is so much better. It shrinks down a lot, but I'm hoping it's enough to get going. If I take some of this, squeeze some of the water out, it becomes like this sort of like paste like that. And that is what we want. We want to chuck this now in with the PVA glue. Nice molded, oh, this is gross. Gonna mix this in with the PVA glue. 2 dollops, that'll do for now. And let's give that a good, yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, this does not feel great. Let's get some ASMR in there. Once again, sorry if you're eating your dinner. And then, I think there's too much water in there. I'm just taking this, and as you can see, just applying it like this. It's almost like the perfect paste. It just spreads out nice and thin where we want it to go. It's looking like a giant Ferrero Rocher at the moment. This is where we're at. I have covered it in the melted egg carton goo, whatever you want to call it. I'm hoping I've used enough PVA glue for it to stick on and not fall off. But what I am going to do is, oh God, I really hope this works. But I'm going to leave it there to dry overnight. And I'm hoping that tomorrow morning it'd be nice and dry. I spray over it, jobs are good, and it comes up lovely. Will that happen? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I hope so. I think it could. It definitely has the homemade look, which is what I was going for. But stay tuned for part 2, which will be tomorrow's vlog, because it is currently midnight. So I'm going to call it a night there, so I don't fall asleep at my desk and wake up with melted egg carton stuck to my face. But yeah, so I'm going to end the vlog there. Do check in tomorrow for tomorrow's vlog as well to find out how it ends up looking and if it's a success for Halloween. But yeah, I'm going to end today's vlog there. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I'll see you tomorrow for the final day of Vlogtober. Until then, good night.